So we got the Danish guys and a Swiss guy here, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what are your names?
My name is Mohammed.
My name is Freya.
My name is Lucas.
Great. Well, actually, madam, so it's for you, kinda. I would like to touch upon the topic of education system. You know, this educational system, both in Denmark and Switzerland, because as far as I can see, I mean, you're like this embodiment, you are the picture of people who speak English well. You know, your English is like incredible. I mean, it doesn't happen in Russia for some reason. And we gotta say that this guy is at school, still at school. This guy is still at school. This girl has just finished school. You know, so the question is obvious. What does the education system look like where you live? Can you tell me a bit about it?
Well, where we live, we have primary school for the age of 6, and you graduate when you're 15, 16. And then you can choose to take a 10th grade, or you can go directly to high school. We both took a 10th grade,
10th grade,
and all that time you learn English.
From year 1 to year 10.
No, not
I
from
think,
second grade maybe.
Second grade, yeah.
Oh, how about you? Is it the same?
No, it's like just primary school at first, like for 5 years, or now it's 6 years, and then you go to secondary school. It's like before high school.
But all this time you learn English, right?
No, like about the 5th grade.
So you started since the 5th grade?
Yes.
Oh, okay. We actually, you know, we used to start studying English in the 5th grade, and then it changed, and now we do this from playgroup, kindergarten. You
Oh,
know?
okay.
But you see, not much luck for some reason. But you know what? In Russia, you usually have, I would say most of the time, you have a textbook, and for some reason, it's mostly written by Russian speakers of English. You know. In Denmark, do you have textbook in class?
No, I don't.
No textbook. Okay, so what do you do?
It's very minimal if we have, but mostly all our work is on computers.
So everyone has a personal laptop.
Yeah.
And if you can't afford it, you can get one from the school.
Yeah.
So what do you do with the laptop? I mean, do you have to do you have special apps or something?
Yeah, maybe then we will get a book on the computer, or else it's just like different sites where you can learn stuff and grammar and different kind of sites and games and stuff.
How about you? Do you have a textbook?
We just have textbooks. We
What kind of
don't
textbooks? British, English, like what?
British English.
Yeah.
But like there's some vocabulary books with American English and British English, like both versions.
Oh, so.
And so we learn it like both sides.
So like both variants, yes, so to
Yes,
speak.
variants.
How about you? Do you like learn British English or American English in school?
British.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it mostly depends on the teacher. In primary school, I learned normal English, American, and in high school we learned British.
Yeah, but you do speak in the American fashion more, it turns out.
But I think because the most of our English is from movies and music
exactly.
and
Are movies part of the classroom?
yeah, it is.
Like
Very
actual
much.
authentic movies?
Yeah.
What do you do with them?
We have different topics. So for each topic we watch a movie.
Yeah. And then we have to write an assignment for it.
Yeah.
And then you speak obviously a lot, yeah?
Yeah. Then we
Yeah.
speak about the movie in English, and different questions we have to answer.
So we learn a lot while we were watching the movie because we listen to English, we write English, and then we have to perform what we write.
Oh,
in
okay. How
English.
about you? Is it any part
It's
of it?
like a little bit the same of it, but we just learn it with books and with speaking a lot of English in the class, but not. We don't watch movies a lot.
But are classes conducted in English only for all of you? Like, do you speak your native tongue in your class or only English?
No, we speak our native tongue too.
Yeah.
If we can't pronounce the word or doesn't remember the word, we can ask the teacher.
But the teacher is only speaking
Yeah.
English.
Yeah, that's a good thing. How about
But
you?
it depends on the teacher. Like some teachers want that we just speak English, but then you ask something in German and then they say no in English, please.
So English is still primarily like the main part of
Yeah.
the class,
Yeah.
yeah? But what are some of the activities you do? I mean, you watch movies, for sure. You do a bit of textbook, so to speak, but again, is speaking like an integral part, or you still do a lot of drilling, a lot of repeating, like?
It depends in
Yeah.
the grade because I'm in the first grade and she just graduated. So in her class, I don't know, you can tell that, but we learn mostly grammar and how to speak probably like put a sentence together and say it correctly, not like just put words in the same sentence and say it. So, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know if we have the same level.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
What do you mean by level?
You have like different levels, like A, B, and C level English. So we both have A English, and that's the highest level of English we can have. But
I thought you meant AP, like advanced placement.
No,
No?
A,
No.
B, and C.
Oh.
A,
It's
B,
like
C,
levels
yeah.
and
Okay.
year, how many years you have
Yeah.
for.
Do you have any kind of levels? In
Yes, but it's not just English, so it's all
All classes.
all classes.
this is the thing with
It's,
us. Yeah.
it's different level. So math you have on a different level like others, and
Yeah.
all of it.
You're saying that movies are part of the classroom, then you do a lot of drilling and speaking at the same time. With textbooks, do you have like a lot of speaking based on the activities, or it's mostly about drilling and like?
It's like the teacher says what to do and we do it. So
Yeah, but it involves a lot of like talking.
yes,
Yeah.
of course.
we also do a lot where we read together in the class. So we read one part of the text, and then we talk about what happens and analyze it, and then we read along. So
Oh.
we read together a lot.
So a lot of reading, like analytical reading.
Yeah,
we
exactly.
also have it
Mm.
for sure. But can you like think back on your like language classes and tell me whether you learn grammar and vocabulary together or separately, and how is vocabulary taught? Like just in words or like phrases, fixed expressions? Because in Russia, sometimes it's like only words. Like for instance, cheese, sir, I don't know, meat, мясо. But if you learn it in like certain phrases with grammar embedded, it's better, right? You kind of learn the whole
Yeah,
sentence. Is it
yeah,
like that?
we do that. It's not like word for word. I think it's like sentences and then the grammar in it and all together.
And that's how you learn it too, because if there's a whole sentence, maybe you recognize one word and then you can think about the rest.
Right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So are the phrases translated when they're given by the teacher to you? Or it's like, okay, this phrase is get used to, it means to get accustomed, let's learn the phrase. Or do they translate when they give you this phrase?
No, we try to translate together.
Yeah.
So we get a sentence and then we try to translate together.
So
and-
translation
But we
is still
don't do
important.
that in high school mostly.
No.
It's in the younger classes that we learn that.
It's like you have vocabulary like English words and German words, and you don't. Yes.
Like you do not like actually.
Like phrases, not. I don't learn phrases, so just words. But in the exam,
But you can still like put together a sentence and you can
Yes.
make yourself understood for sure, for sure. But okay, one more question. What do you do besides classes? Do you like attend certain courses or like evening school, or maybe you just watch movies a lot, as you mentioned? Let's start with you since we're
I just go to school and learn English there.
too much on your plate, right?
Yeah, and when I travel, then I speak a lot of English because of my friends. They can speak English as well as I do.
Right, right. I've noticed that, unfortunately, we're the only nations, Russians, who do not speak, decent English here in Cyprus. I mean, as tourists, for some reason. Hence, the guys here, How about you? Right.
Nothing, only school and then movies, music.
That's very much,
And I work, as I told you the other day, that we have a lot of foreign people in the country. So it's not a must to learn English, but it will help you a lot. And I work a lot. That means I have to talk English a lot,
Yeah, that
and
makes
that
sense.
makes my English stronger.
There is many restaurants and shops and stuff where they only speak English.
Yeah.
So it would be a problem if
So
you
it
couldn't-
incentivizes, like encourages you to like
Yeah,
use it all the
yeah.
time. So you can like learn it and practice it along the way.
Yeah.
Do you have a lot of English in your country?
No, just German or French and Italian.
Swiss German, by the way,
Swiss
yeah?
German,
Which is
yes.
like a totally different thing.
Yes.
Yeah, that's crazy. But you know, what advice would you give to those who are like just starting out and to Russians in general to wrap their head around English? Right, let's start with you.
Yeah, but I will say movies, but put the English language so you can have a translation like the subtitles but hear it in English.
Because the movies are not dubbed in your country.
No,
Only
it's not.
subtitles,
Yeah.
right? Is it the same with you, by the way?
No, it's all movies are in German,
Oh,
but not
okay.
Swiss German, but German.
Hochdeutsch. Yeah,
Hochdeutsch.
I get it. So, and how about you? What's your advice?
Yeah, it's the same. And listen to a lot of songs and memorize the lyrics and keep on listening to them. And if you don't understand a word, Google it and translate it so you'll understand it. And yeah,
Yeah.
And talk.
Like,
Yeah, never
yeah.
be afraid. Because us Russians, we're afraid of making mistakes. I think it stems from the Soviet Union when we're like, you know what, if you make a mistake, it's bad.
yeah.
But I found that it doesn't really matter much. I mean, you have to make yourself understood.
You have
That's
to
the-
practice. Yes.
Right, so practice, go to class, believe, be motivated, right?
And learn vocabulary.
Yeah, all right. So thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you.